Imagining Arizona without John McCain is like picturing an Arizona without the Grand Canyon.
Well, today marks 2 years since Senator John McCain lost his battle with brain cancer. We talked to former Senator John Kyle, McCain's longtime friend and colleague, about his legacy. Here's Sean McLaughlin.
Senators John Kyle and John McCain became good friends after working side by side in the U.S. Senate.
We served together for 18 years, basically as seatmates in the U.S. Senate. You get to know somebody pretty well there.
They relied on each other's expertise.
We even divided some responsibilities up, so if it was a matter of Veterans Affairs, for example, I always followed his lead on that. If it had to do with water law, he'd follow my lead. And in that way, I think we were able to represent the state of Arizona well.
Kyle says McCain worked both with Republicans and Democrats and became good friends with both.
It didn't bother him at all to be known as somebody that worked across the aisle. Some people don't think that they can do that politically. John had no trouble with it.
Kyle says the loss of Senator McCain is not only huge for Arizona, but for the entire country.
Nobody was better, had better instincts, and knew more about foreign policy than John McCain.
Kyle says other senators turned to McCain for advice on foreign policy.
I think the biggest loss for the country, as I said, is not having John there as a voice for U.S. foreign policy.
When he wasn't working in the Senate, McCain was with his family.
John loved his family, he loved his kids and Cindy, and he'd always be bragging about them.
When McCain died, Kyle took over his seat for a short time. At first, he didn't want to, but he did it out of respect for his friend.
The problem, of course, is it's an important job. The people of Arizona need representation, and I had done the job before. I knew how to do it.
He hired some of McCain's staff and tried to use his seat as McCain would have. The late senator will always have a special place in his heart.
We miss John.
I love life and I want to stay around forever. But I also believe that there's a great honor that you can die with.